What's going on, guys? It's Corbin here for acousticworld.net, and I'm chilling out filming in my car today. It's a beautiful fall day here where I live, but I had to run out and do some errands, so I couldn't be home filming in my usual studio space, so here we are. But today I wanted to talk about whether guitarists should learn to read music or not. I actually I took music theory classes while I was going through high school. So I learned to read music then, and before that, my first guitar teacher taught me to read music as well. And before that, when I was a really little kid, the first instrument I ever learned actually was the piano. And so, piano obviously is one of the instruments where learning to read music is a lot more common and a lot more helpful, I think, than it is, learning to read music, sheet music, that is, for the guitar. So I learned to read music 3 separate times in my life, and now, if you gave me a sheet of sheet music, I would have no idea what it was saying. I can't read music anymore, even after learning it 3 separate times, and the reason for that is that I just didn't get that much use out of it as a guitar player. I remember I bought a songbook full of the Allman Brothers like guitar solos. I think it was just called maybe the Dwayne Allman like guitar book. I think it was just Dwayne stuff. And I remembered being worried because I opened it and it had all this musical notation through the book, but it also had tabs, and so I just used tabs to learn all of Dwayne Allman's solos back when I was doing more electric type stuff. Um, but it just goes to show how far you can really get without needing to learn how to read music. Sorry. There's just so many tabs and so many songbooks that use just tablature or chords alone that learning music as a guitarist is really not a necessity, with the main exceptions being if you want to play classical guitar or if you want to play jazz, maybe some advanced like metal or fusion type music. Learning to read music could be very helpful in those cases. The other thing is it's certainly not like a bad idea. It's not like learning to read music is going to hold you back or something, but if you're just starting out, or even if you're a beginner or an intermediate, I just think it's so much more fruitful to invest your time into like learning more songs or improving your technique, learning a new style of music. There's just so much you could be doing that, in my opinion, you're going to get much more mileage out of than learning to read music. So, other than those specialist type cases I mentioned, I think to most guitarists, learning to read music is a luxury and not really a necessity. And if you go to my website, acousticworld.net, I wrote an article on like 10 or 12 famous guitarists who never learned to read music. So, like, Eddie Van Halen recently passed away, rest in peace, but he didn't know how to read music. Most of the blues guitarists, obviously, like B.B. King, Robert Johnson, Guitar Slim, Buddy Guy, probably didn't know how to read music. And so, I mean, I'm sure I would make a bet and say at least 50% of your favorite guitarists, whoever they are, can't read music. So that's it, guys. I'll try and leave a link to that article I mentioned below this video, but if I forget to, you can just find it at acousticworld, all one word, .net. And I appreciate you watching. Give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.